Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another Nihilist Pixel TV stream. You're all lucky that you're able to hear me right now because my wife just pointed out I have my fucking headset off. Bang. And then bada boom. And then pow. And there we go. Oh no. Oh god. My fucking skinwalker dog is looking at me funny. I hope you all enjoy the squeaking of my dog. Ew, look, his little teeth. Look at his little teeth. Hey, what's up, Ed? Doing well. I'm looking forward to school today. But yeah, we had a good breakfast. I'm enjoying my little energy drink right now. Yeah, I got school today, but that's not until way later on, like 5 p.m. CST. There we go. Yeah, my school starts, our school starts in January. But school ain't until like 5 p.m., so we're all good. Oh, well, not your 5 p.m. My 5 p.m. is, it's 9 a.m. right now, so what would that be? So 5 p.m. CET would be... Jesus, that would be like midnight. No, right? 5 hours ahead, or 7 hours ahead? Yeah, that would be like midnight for y'all. Yeah, so I don't gotta go to school until like midnight. But I'm probably gonna cut stream at around noon-ish, so in about 3 hours.
I mean, she taught me everything I know. But I had no idea she had a setup like this. She must have spent years collecting these components.
I grab everything. Soul gem shards, polyground bone meal. Purified void salts. Oh, did I grab them? Alright. Grab her journal. And...
Let's take a look around. You found her journal. Let me take a look at it. I only know what she had a theory about soul gem. The soul cairn is home. My mother spent a lot of time trying. That circle, and if I'm reading this right, there's a formula. A handful of... Oh, damn it. We're also going to need a sample. Anyway, enough of that. Oh, good. Well then, let's head over to the portal vessel and I'll do the rest.
Jesus, man, you gotta study. 70 slides, what the fuck?
Then the rest... Are you ready to go? I'm not entirely sure what this thing... Of course. What is it? I've been asking... She was so sure of what we did to my father. I couldn't help but go along with her. Possibly. She worried about me. About all of us. Yes. Are we ready then? Alright. Here goes.
Jesus, man, then you need to go study. Oh my god, Ed, you need to go study right now, man.
You alright? That looked painful. Now that I think, it's hard to describe. The soul cairn is... There might... Vampires aren't counted. Not your first choice, I guess. We could just pay the toll. My mother... It would make you a bit weaker when we try... I'm sorry. Just know... I know that better than anybody. Do you need something? Are you sure? You'll remain mortal, but you'll... I know this is... I'd never do anything that could hurt you. Thank you. Let's not waste any more time on it. I promise to make this as painless as possible.
Ed, you gotta study so that way you can pass, man. Come on now. What happened to all that 40%
Let's go. My mother must be
heroes are
waiting.
made whenever fucking you gotta do it and you don't want to do it? Fucking what happened to all that shit?
Let's go. My mother must be waiting on the other side of that thing. Let's keep moving.
Oh god.
You must help me find my Arvak. He doesn't deserve to be in a place like this. They're watching us.
Jesus Christ, what the hell is all this? I mean, it sounds like something I would do, but I'm usually fucking blindsided on tests and shit. That's one down. Hold on, I'm eating a straw. You gotta finish your school, man. That way you can get a degree and make money. That way you got time to work out. Don't make that into a habit like I did. I skipped school one too many times. I got fucking blindsided by one class. Basically flunked out of it. Shit sucked. Missing one or two is fine, but like, man, that class I missed like weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and I'd pop up for a test, and then everything was fine until the exams, and then I got fucking hit with a bunch of shit that I didn't study for. I want that axe. It do be a pain in the ass. There can be no other.
I wonder how many copies I'll sell.
now we're about to get the fucking purple horse.
He's such a... He'll help you get... Goodbye, hero. Take good care of Armac for me. Such a good horse.
God, it's just fucking endless. Endless fucking zombies. Gotta go study, man. But here's the thing, if you put it off for too much longer, you're gonna stress out and you're not gonna remember shit. Fuck, I don't think I'm getting that bow. Damn. You know, fucking destroyed him too hard. I don't know if I'm getting that bow or not. Like right there. Damn. Oh well. Would your professor allow that? Mine didn't allow. Or one time I overslept and I missed a whole fucking exam. And our professor said I couldn't make it up. Said it wasn't fair to anyone else. And then boom, got an F on that exam and I had to wait till the final to make it up. What the fuck? Why isn't it starting?
Mother?
There we go.
Mother!
It can't be. Serana?
Is it really you? I can't believe it.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to stop him. To make everything right.
Wait a minute. You brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you. So how has it come? It pains me to think you'd travel with Serana under the
It's a
guise
sign
of
from
a
God,
protection
Ed.
in an effort to hunt me down. Coming from what? Serana has sacrificed everything. You think I'd have... The scrolls are merely a... When I... The scroll... The second scroll like myself. Tradition we call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor. It was expected being selected as an offering to Moloch. Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other
Oh,
Elder
no.
Scroll as far from her as possible.
Hmm? Why don't you look him up? Why don't you look it up and see? Sorry, I'm talking to my wife. But to you, Ed, I said it was a sign from God.
And how exactly do you plan on
God's trying to tell you to fucking go study.
You care nothing for whether or not you're here because we're abominations in your mind. Evil creatures.
My wife said
need to
just
be
study.
destroyed.
I know it sucks, but you got it, man. That way you get a good grade.
Serana, this stranger aligns
Yeah,
himself
Nike,
with
just
those
do
who
it.
would hunt you down and slay you like an animal. Yet I should entrust you to him.
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known him than you've done in centuries.
Dare you? I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that
I hate
makes
that
me
there's no
feel?
way to skip this shit.
If you only open your eyes, the moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you two. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. We have to stop him before he goes too far. And to do that,
Why is Serana making you depressed?
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours.
There we go, finally.
But for Serana's sake. Yes. Fortunately, you see. Yes. One more. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the key.
Oh yeah, now for my favorite dragon. What are you talking about, Ed? What the hell are you talking about? What are you going on about? Crazy. You sound crazy right now, man. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, Durnavir, my fucking favorite dragon. God damn it. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck are you talking about, Ed? I summoned 2 Dremora to keep these fucking bone guys off of me. And then, boom. And bye-bye. Easy dub.
Forgive my astonishment, but I never thought I'd witness the death of that dragon.
Now we gotta stand around for this shit. Wait till Valerica gets to the Elder Scrolls. Alright, good.
Unless the soul, it's possible that you're killed. Minutes. Now, let's get you the Elder Scroll, and you can be on your way. What did you want?
What the fuck you talking to me like that for? Open this shit.
that's it. That's the last scroll. Come on, let's take it.
If I return to I appreciate. Remember, you promise me you'll keep my daughter safe. She's the only thing I value.
Stay your weapons. Cursed, not my claws. I therefore on your I merely
Hold
wish
on.
to respectfully
Get my
ask
hoodie
a
on and
favor
then
of you.
I'll put my mask on. Hold on.
For countless years I've roamed the Soul Cairn in unintended service to the ideal masters. Before this, I roamed the skies above Tamriel. I desire to return there.
Alright, I'm back.
I fear that my time here has taken its toll upon me.
There we go.
I share a bond with this dreaded place. If I ventured far, I will do me this I don't require an answer, Quinarin. Simply speak my name to the heavens when you feel the time is right.
My favorite fucking dragon right there. What am I doing? I can just summon. Yeah, let's just do this. Why did I get off? Why did I hit E? Fat finger fucking hit E. Fucking love our back. Nose is itchy.
I trust your... I'm sorry, my friend. I thought I'd be able to allay the... Blind? No. It will have to... No, there is enough. I can't guarantee you. Scattered across... Performing the ritual of the ancestor, it involves... Once enough of the moths are fall... In keeping with... Every moth priest is taught this. From what I saw in the vision, the Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals.
I hope we reach Ancestor Glade soon.
Jesus.
Where'd you come from?
Oh, there's a spider. My little buddy. Bye. Stone's mean and hateful words scared her away, but she's back now. Idiot. I usually love having that dog as a fucking companion. I don't know why the hell I don't know why the game made me attack it with lightning cloak. That's not Barbas. Barbas is in Falkreath, you fool. There's like, I think 3 or 4 of those type of dogs that you can have as companions. There's that stray dog, there's Miko, and then there's Barbas. They're all the exact same, like, dog. Oh, and then there's Vigilance that you can buy in Markarth. So there's like, it's like 4 dogs that you can have as companions, and they all just have the same character model. This fucking guy. You fake falcon. That never existed. First it was an eagle, now it's a falcon. Which is it? First it was an eagle, now it's a falcon. Which one is it, huh? This fucking guy.
Unless I'm seeing things, they're starting to glimmer.
Lies. Lies, Edward. You're gaslighting me. You're gaslighting me. Ooh.
Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as this. I never tried. What about Ariel's bow? Then it's almost. Where is this dark fall? Then let's get going.
What?
I want to get there before my father has a chance.
I'll probably
to check
figure
this
it out. Oh shit. God bless it. I wish there was a fucking spell in this game for cure disease. And not just damn, I don't even have anything on me. And not just a ingredient effect or a potion. Okay, nearest shrine is gonna be in Falkreath. Of course, we could just turn into a werewolf or a vampire, and then we have 100% disease resistance. fuck? Son of a bitch.
For a dragon to attack Pines Grove. Why? Why they?
Bless you. And boom. No longer a vampire. Bless you. Bless you. Jesus. My wife won't stop sneezing. What the hell's wrong with her? What the? Get out of here. Jesus. Now my dog blinds you all. Fox. True, I was just thinking that.
forward. You have nothing to... I am Knight Paladin Gellible. Oriel, I prefer those twisted creatures you call... Of course, I can help you get it. But first, I need you to kill Archcurate the kinship. It was the betrayed. They swept into the Chantry without... The Chantry was... They slaughtered everyone. But something's wrong. Leaving the... And an assault on the betrayed got... Yes, let me show you.
Now I gotta wait for him to have like a half-hour conversation with Serrano. Oh, my dog blinds you all.
This structure is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation, for transport, when the Chantry was light. Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Oriel to our initiates.
What's that basin in the center, Secretary?
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he would dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin of the way shrine's center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So these initiates had to run around a heavy pitcher of water. How long did they have?
You have its enlightenment.
I can hardly
Lured to the
wait.
Chantry's inner sanctum.
Ah, sweet oblivion, soon I shall...
Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the Archcurate.
You have no...
All that just to end up dumping
goodbye.
it out? Makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand.
So, let's get this straight. You need to do all that nonsense to get into the temples so you can kill your brother and pay Mario's bond.
I know how it all sounds. But if there was another way, I'd have done it long ago. The first lay at the end of... There are 5 in total. Caves? But before I send you on your... Once you've located, they will allow you to draw this. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey.
That wasn't as unpleasant as I thought it would be.
Light work, no reaction. Alrighty, man. Same to you. And study, damn it. Don't get distracted and do other shit. Let me messaging Azu, alright? Fucking make sure you study. Should have cast candlelight and I can actually see where the fuck I'm going. see you. It's fucking easy. Where am I going? I gotta go this way.
Welcome it. Then behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it light your path as you seek tranquility within the inner sanctum. Welcome, initiate. This is the way shrine of illumination. Are you prepared to honor the
Disgusting
voices of Ariel
snows.
and fill your vessel with his enlightenment? Welcome. Then behold Ariel's gift, my child.
God damn it, Ed.
May it speed your journey to the inner sanctum.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere is
Free air of Fus at long last. As promised, I now teach you the first word of soul tearing.
You're fucking goofball, Ed.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
About to change your role name on the server and on the stream to goofball instead of moderator or first. Might even take out an O, just call you a gober. Not even a goober. That was the motivation necessary, being called a gober.
Are you prepared to honor the... Ariel bless you, child, for you are a step closer to the inner sanctum.
Trying to see if there's anything good to watch. Man, I don't know what the fuck is going on with YouTube lately, but there is nothing to watch. That is a damn shame.
And everlasting wisdom. May Ariel's voice rule
Jesus fuck, what is wrong with you two? Stop. Fuck. Fucking animals are about to give me a fucking heart attack. They keep moving around and shaking the blinds and shit. And this one just scared himself and fucking almost took out the blinds. I think these guys are resistant to fire. So it's old-fashioned way. really resistant to fire. You guys are a lot tough, I remember.
You've arrived. Are you prepared to honor the... Then go forth, child.
It was the kind of report that no national leader...
You're either really autistic...
There we go. Thank you, content gods.
or really abusive. Those are true feelings that you have. You have both of those feelings. Do you admit that or no?
Yes.
Yes, there you go. Thank you. So then it's not. So then it's not. Yeah, but exactly. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. No, thank you. We got there.
Destiny, this is actually your fault. All of this is literally your fault.
Every time I finish streaming, there's like second stream, which is where this guy will stream after my stream, so that he gets all my overflow viewers, and then all of the drama orbiters will go here and then like start talking to each other and like fight and go crazy.
Is that the British girl that was saying like really wrong things?
Wait, hold on. We are Kelly stands here, okay? But also probably yes. But
fuck Kelly Jean. Oh my god, Kelly Jean and this girl are going at it.
What's up?
Oh sh.
If I don't come on, everyone's gonna say I'm a
Hi,
coward.
Miss Kelly.
Here I am. What's up?
I just want to say that the only time I had ever heard of you or
I fucking hate Kelly Jean. I'm gonna be straight up. She's just a dumb fuck, and she's annoying, and she says shit just to be contradictory, or she'll lie to Steven's face whenever she gets caught in the wrong. I just really fucking hate Kelly Jean. I hate this woman. She's annoying. She doesn't really provide any content that I enjoy. Alright. That's it. Okay? Had enough. Both of you. Out. You're banned. You're both banned. You're banned from this room. Forever. Okay. The door has been barricaded. Okay. Alright. We'll do something like that. Try that out for a little bit. Try that out for a bit. This will be our video watching mode.
Heard you speak on the stream was when you were speaking about ADHD medicine, where you did perpetuate misinformation, and so I asked, is she the British girl that said wrong things about
Okay, what is that
ADHD medicine?
misinformation? I'd love to know.
I don't remember exactly. You can pull up
Oh,
the
that's
VOD if you want.
interesting. Nobody ever knows. Nobody ever gives examples, do they?
Oh no.
They just base it on their feelings.
Oh no.
Stop. That's a British.
Oh no, I don't remember why I'm mad.
What did Kelly even talk about regarding ADHD medication?
It was when, well, I asked to come on, and then I don't remember exactly. It was like forever ago, but that's like the only thing I know her from.
Nobody ever does.
But like, is that really an excuse to like go after me like that?
So I said your tattoos are ugly and look like
And
they
you
were
said that
drawn
he
by
found me in a
toddler.
dumpster.
Yeah,
And you
look
called
kinda
me unwashed.
Yeah.
You know what? It's okay. If I looked like Mark Zuckerberg, I would probably be really upset at other girls too.
I wasn't attacking your appearance, by the way. That could be applied to men.
Oh
It could
my
be applied to anything. If your shitty
God, I
tattoos are drawn
hate
on
Kelly
a piece of paper, would you
Jean.
not be allowed to critic that as art then?
You know what? I can get my shitty tattoos lasered off, but you are unfortunately stuck with your
True.
shitty personality.
Yeah, that's true. But anyway, if you clap at me, obviously I'll clap back.
But it wasn't
Like,
a
it's not
clap,
that
and if you're well, obviously it's that deep for you. If you heard, is this the girl that says wrong things about ADHD medicine, and you
I mean,
got
you were
so
going around
anal about
saying
it?
I was insecure, so obviously I'm gonna keep clapping
Yeah,
back.
because you came after me and you said a bunch of mean things
just
about me. That
actually-
points to you
just
being
actually
insecure.
attacked my appearance, whereas I just said your tattoos are ugly and you look unwashed. Those are not immutable
Oh,
characters.
Wait.
Yeah.
You can
okay.
take
Alright,
a shower, right? Like,
Okay, Kelly.
so just to clarify, you don't remember why I am wrong. And you're mad that I said your tattoos are ugly and you look unwashed. Just FYI, wasn't meant to be sexist. I understand how other people interpreted it that way. I should have just said
Oh, you're right. You were
emo,
just being
unwa-
you were being but you weren't being sexist.
If I said that
Why is
to a
that
man,
blurred?
which all of those insults would apply perfectly to Darius,
How come you
by the
haven't been
way.
involved in any drama until a new girl comes on stream and then all of a sudden you're up in arms? How come you were
Are
saying
you
that?
forgetting that you
True.
brought me up? You
So-
summoned me, this is
you-
what you get. Like,
Literally, how was it summoning you? You were
by mentioning me.
Are you Voldemort? I'm sorry. Am I not allowed to
Yep.
mention you without you becoming
Why
an
not?
enraged?
Yeah.
Well,
Here we
then
are.
maybe you should get some help for that. I don't know.
I mean, you're the one that's saying that your feelings were so badly hurt. Did you not see the actually unhinged things people were saying? Like, how is like me saying your tattoos look like they were drawn by a toddler more
Because
hurtful than the
I
actually
would
shit that
expect
people
better
say?
from like a woman in the community because like there's
Why?
not that many.
Like,
And I
nothing
feel
I
like
said was actually sexist. You can interpret it that way, and I get it, but that's not what I meant, and it's not what I said. I didn't call you a whore. If people are, like, reading into it and reading whore, that's on them. Didn't mean to say that. Didn't say that.
Okay.
Crazy. Did I not get the waist
Is
shrine
that
back
it?
there?
Anything
Damn,
else?
I even said, like,
Fuck,
people
I
cherry
didn't.
pick shit what I said, right? I said,
Damn it.
just because she has ugly tattoos doesn't mean she's ugly. I even said you're pretty a couple of times, right? Because people are, like, trying to get what I actually think about things. It's irrelevant, right? Anything that I say that's positive is ignored. Everything else is just clip jumped, right? So, like, I feel like you're finding shit to be angry at that point.
How am I finding shit to be angry at?
Because you're just ignoring anything positive I said, and it's just everything angry. Because, like, and you're both perpetuating misinformation, right? Both of you were saying earlier, like, that I didn't respond to your clip because you can't, like, understand time zones, or that, like, you're not America brained and like,
Kelly
realize I'm in fucking Britain.
Jean, you're being a weaselly little liar.
How am I being a Destiny? You just said this like an hour or two ago. What do you mean?
Oh, I think
said
technically,
it
I
in
think
chat.
Kelly didn't say anything until after your comment on stream. It looked different though, because there were
Yes,
people
thank
posting with
you.
different timestamps. Is what I looked at.
But then it's like, if I just ask, is that the girl who was wrong about ADHD medication? Does that warrant her calling me unwashed, saying that you found me in a dumpster?
I mean, I don't know. I think that's a little unhinged, but you know.
Are they not really mild insults in comparison to the shit that gets said daily? Like, are you trying to, like, convince me that those are really harsh insults?
Yeah, but like, why are you, like, you're just like not a girl's girl? It's weird.
What does that have to do with being a girl's girl? I would say the exact same insults to Darius, bro. Like, it's not girl specific. If you're gonna say, like, who is the guy in the community, he seems like an emo, unwashed guy with bad tattoos, I'd be like, yeah, Darius.
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying, you're not, like, arguing, are you? You're not making an argument, you're just saying shit.
Well, because I don't have anything to argue about. I said, is that the girl who said wrong things about ADHD medicine? Yeah, that's you.
Except I didn't, and you can't even remember what I said, but you keep saying that like it's a fact. And then you're like, oh, why would she ever be annoyed by that? I can't imagine f***ing why.
Are
and then
you like a
imply
really
that the
insecure
things that you
person or
said-
something? Like, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that me saying
Do
that
you know
were...
what community you're in? And you also say, oh, I don't make personal like insults, and then you say I'm insecure. What is calling me insecure if it's not a personal insult?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna call you insecure after you go after me for literally just saying that you were wrong about a thing.
Yeah, that's like the most mild response to being called wrong without you actually giving any information on that. Like, where, you don't even remember what I said.
Based.
So you got nothing. What's Wolfgang in
Well,
it for?
I don't...
I wanted to figure out this critique of the tattoos. That's what I wanted to hear, because they're clearly so bad, right? I wanted to hear why they're so awful.
They're on my body. Like, why are you so pressed over tattoos that are on my body? Like,
it was a quick throwaway insult because the shitty scratcher tattoos. I don't know, mate. What's your...
Who's the
if you want
honkers?
sexism, Wes is here. So there you go.
Hey, Kelly Jean,
Congratulations.
commit suicide.
Call me a whore. Okay.
Destiny, who's the
Awesome.
honkers?
Stop. Okay, we're not doing this. Wes, if you want to come in, you can come in at a different time. Not as a part of this conversation, though. Okay, this is a serious conversation.
That
Yeah, I
means
don't-
that he thinks you're sexist. Okay. What did you say, Wolfgang?
I just wanted to hear the critique because, I mean, you admitted as much, so I had no reason to be here. I think it was just a thinly way, like a way to disguise an insult, to just sneak something in there. But, I mean, you said it as much, so never mind.
Something can be an insult and true. Like, I never said it wasn't
can
an
you
insult.
find the ADHD conversation?
Why am I doing your work for
I wasn't
you?
talking to you.
Who were you talking to?
I don't know, maybe the person that's sitting next to me?
You might need to, like, specify that for people in a voice call.
Okay.
I hate how fucking petty she is.
Oh,
Jesus
mind
fuck.
reader.
And if you fucking point out how petty she's being, she's like, no, I'm not being petty. These are the reasons why what I'm doing are valid.
All the same people that complain at me so badly for making, like, the most mild insults.
Yeah,
are
but it's
currently
like
being
for
the
what?
most
Like, why?
unhinged.
Like, for what? Like, what is your... Like, I just don't understand.
Do you know where you are? This is like a people argue with each other here all the time. Like,
no, but like you're just being like retarded with peace and love.
you
Like,
were saying I was being mean. Like, do you know
you
what
were
are?
like saying that Destiny was like dumpster diving for me, and that he's like fucking girls that come out of dumpsters, and that.
Do you know what? Like, I didn't say anything about fucking actually. Also, like, do you get what a joke is? Do you think I literally think that he went to a dumpster and pulled you out?
Okay, yeah.
Dumpster.
Are you're being fucking obtuse on purpose. You can't just say something mean and then when you get called out for it, say,
It's
oh, it was just a
obviously
joke.
a
It was just a joke. It was just a joke. Like, no, be a fucking, like, stand by what you said. You can't just like, walk it back
Fucking
and say that it was a
clappers
joke.
to
No,
this
you were being a
chick.
fucking cunt, so stand by that.
True.
Are you dumb? It can be both. It's a joke and it's an insult.
God bless
it doesn't
this
mean I
fucking
literally
person.
think
I
that
don't
he
know who
got
this
you
is,
out
but
of a
God
dumpster.
bless
Yeah, no shit, he didn't get me out of a fucking dumpster. But
So why
it's not
are you
a joke.
implying that I'm walking it back? Yeah, of course it's a joke. It's a joke and an insult. Are you unaware that those two things could be coexist at the same time? Like, they're not
Well, then
mutually
you're
exclusive.
insulting her.
I can't argue with her. I literally feel like I'm being ableist. Like I can't argue with someone who has
I'm sorry,
this
you're
little
calling
like
me
brain capacity.
ableist when you can't understand that a joke
No,
and an
I'm
insult
calling
can
myself
coexist.
ableist because you're retarded, and I literally cannot. Like I literally feel like I am doing a disservice by
Am
arguing
I
with
the
you.
retard? Because you don't know that jokes and insults can coexist at the same time. Do you think insults can like never be jokes and jokes can never be insults?
I thought jokes were supposed to be funny.
Are you dumb? Well, just because you don't find them funny doesn't mean they aren't a joke.
Okay.
Like, I would consider it a personal failing if you were to find me funny, quite frankly.
Oh my
Because you yourself know that you're unfunny?
No, because I
feel
would
like-
not
okay,
want to appeal
I-
to 21-year-old Zoomers. Like, why would that be my target market of jokes?
Okay.
Well, you ask, I respond. Jesus. You don't have to be a stand-up comic to say a joke.
No one, literally no one said that.
The point you're trying to making it is that because I'm not funny by your definition of it, therefore I can't
No,
do jokes.
Kelly, if I look at you and I'm like, you're like, who's this who looks like Mark Zuckerberg, who's ugly
you
as
called me Mark Zuckerberg twice now, so you've actually actively attacked my
Yeah,
appearance
because
more
you
than I've done
attacked
to
me,
you.
so why would I take the high road now after you've already attacked me? Like, this is so stupid.
Tattoos are not like your appearance, bro.
They're
This is
directly
fucking
tied
art.
What
to
the
my appearance.
fuck
Like,
does
this
that-
is so unserious.
Oh my god, this
no,
chick
it's
can't
not the
stop
same.
winning. Oh my fucking lord.
Are you daft? They're not the same. Like, if I
And saying that I look
artwork-
unwashed and that I was found in a
Yeah,
dumpster
you can
is
take a wash. I can't do anything about apparently looking like Mark Zuckerberg, can I?
You can.
How? Although I don't, so it's not exactly a problem that I've ever had run into before now. Being called all sorts of insults, but not Mark Zuckerberg.
That chair is there for a reason. Why are you moving it? I don't give a fuck what you want.
I just think
No.
that your response.
You're not getting
to
in that
literally
room.
Just me saying, "Is this the British girl who was wrong about ADHD medication?" was completely disproportionate to like what was said. I think the things you were
is
saying
bullshit.
were extremely mean.
I'm gonna make that
and
fucking chair more
just
sturdy
uncalled
next time.
for. You're being unhinged. And then you come in here and you're like, it's a joke, it's a joke,
This is
it is like you
bullshit.
can't take a joke. Yeah, like being a f***ing isn't being a joke. That's not funny. It's
I'm gonna
not
throw the chair at you.
like I
I
don't.
never said that it wasn't mean. I said it was an insult. But do
Get
you
out
know
and
where
lock
you
the door.
are? Like,
Yeah, I know
And
where
fucking
I
make
am.
sure
but
the
it's like-
animals can't get in here.
insults 24/7. Like, what are you complaining about? If you can't take me giving you the most wild insults, like, how are you gonna manage with the rest of them?
What am I doing? I'm not supposed
Like
to-
it's but whatever.
Well, then your argument is just that I'm mean. It's like you're
if
sat
someone
next
wants
to someone
no, no,
who
no.
has said
if
far
someone
meaner shit than I ever have.
if I mess up and then the community wants to like quote unquote turn on me, which is like I'm fine with taking accountability if I make a mistake or being held accountable if I do something wrong. But you coming out of the woodworks, like saying all this like rude stuff about me, just like makes you look bad. Even if it's not misogynistic, even if it's like not morally wrong, like it just makes you look bad first of all. And it's just like unserious.
I mean, you're complaining that I behaved unhinged and had
Because
a
you did.
disproportionate response, but you just did the same to me. So like you had
After
a
you did it
disproportionate
first,
response.
Kelly
You just got
Jean,
triggered
you
and said I look like
fucking
Mark Zuckerberg.
idiot.
You
Yeah,
tried to
because
do
you
the same
bit-
thing.
Because you attacked
Honestly,
me
so
for
it's
hours.
okay for you to do
No,
it.
but if
like for me, it's bad. That seems kind of hypocritical.
I hate Kelly Jean. I hate Kelly
admire
Jean.
your
I hate
ability
Kelly
to
Jean.
do the mental gymnastics that you're doing to
I hate Kelly
justify
Jean.
your behavior.
I hate Kelly Jean. I don't even know who this chick
Like,
is, but
what
she's
do you
doing a
think that was so
decent job.
bad that I said that you're like that is so beyond the pale? Like,
Your
which
mother.
bit? Because in my opinion, those are mild insults, but if people want to correct me and say, oh, those are really bad insults, then by all means. Generally speaking, I do not insult someone's appearance on things that are like immutable characteristics and shit. Like if you were, you know, like I'm not gonna, and also I'm not gonna talk about female related shit. I'm gonna say talk about your tits and shit. Like, but shit like tattoos, like that's open. Like if someone's got ugly tattoos, regardless of the gender, like who gives a shit?
How come you have a problem with like every single woman that's on stream?
See, now you're just reading what everyone else says, and that's your lack of having your own opinion. I have plenty of female friends within this community. I don't like all of them, but I like a lot more women than I like men. I talk way more men than I have ever had issues with women. I hate mind waves before everyone else did. I can't stand Wicked Supreme. I call Booksmart's book because he's a weasel and he's never turned up. I have had World War III with Forethought. I had issues with Darius that involved two or three explosive conversations.
Did you
on
hear
stream.
that, guys? She has female friends, so she can't be misogynistic.
True.
Are
God,
you
clap
dumb? I was
us.
just talking about men, right? So
Clap
like I
us.
can shit talk men and people don't like apparently they don't acknowledge this, yeah? But the moment I have a mild issue with a woman and I don't hate you, you said some shit about me, I responded. It's not that deep.
Yeah, but
The
your
moment I
response
have,
was
like, a
completely
criticism with a woman-
disproportionate.
And so was yours afterwards. Big whoop. That's what being triggered
If
is.
you
That's just,
attack
like,
me,
blinging shit.
if you attack me, yeah, I'm gonna. I was being nice even last night in DDD chat. I was saying I don't
No,
hate
you
you,
weren't.
but
You were being
hello?
passive aggressive.
No, I wasn't. I said I would.
Aggressive as shit. Do you want to
Okay.
go over those messages?
We can, yeah. I said I
Yeah.
think you have a lot of like internal hatred, which I still believe.
Yeah, and said I was insecure. How the fuck is that being nice? Like, in what planet is
I
saying
said
I'm
I hope you
insecure
get it
being
figured
nice?
out.
Yeah, and you were whining about your feelings being hurt, and yeah, that's not being nice. Like, what are you talking about?
Okay.
Like, whining and then saying, oh, she's so insecure. Like, that's not being nice.
I didn't whine. I just said like, yeah, what she said was mean and it kind of hurt my feelings. Like I wasn't expecting that.
I mean, that's the impression it's giving. And everything else is passive-aggressive as fuck, so I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, do you think it isn't?
I don't know. You tell me. You're clearly the expert on everything.
Got him.
Well, I'm saying what you think about yourself, but how
I'm
I don't
sorry,
know
I'm
how
so
you couldn't
primed
see that
against
as being
Kelly Jean. There's
passive-aggressive.
just no fucking way I'm gonna accept any point she makes. Kelly Jean could make the next greatest, like could be like the next greatest
Anything
debater
else,
of all
Dr.
time, and
Kelly?
I'd still be like, fuck Kelly Jean.
That's not your job to anyone else, me. But hey, if Destiny wants to. I don't think this is that deep. If someone insults me, I will like insult back. If you don't think that that was a mild insult, like making fun of your tattoos, then I think you should seek help, to be honest, because like your skin is incredibly thin and you won't last really
You're
long.
projecting. You're projecting.
No.
Your skin's
How?
fucking thin.
How?
May I finish, please? Your skin is fucking thin. If you're gonna look at someone who just said, "Is this the girl who said wrong things about ADHD medication?" and then go on a 2-hour stream, go on a big tangent, pull up my Instagram, pull up pictures of me, start shit talking my appearance.
Bro,
and
that wasn't my stream. And it was other
But
people
you
that
were
were
on
shit-talking.
it.
Get her, Kelly.
Dumbass.
Get
Yes,
her,
I
whoever
was
this
on
girl
it.
is.
So what? Were you watching all of that?
No.
Alright, so how do you know what was on it if you weren't watching all of it?
I can't. She just keeps like moving the goalpost.
That's not what moving the goalpost is. It's me asking you a question. and you'd say, yeah, pretty much like that. So like, you don't remember why I'm wrong. You don't remember what I've said or done. You read into implications of things which I understand. I didn't call you a whore. I didn't mean to imply you were a whore. And I can say that that was my bad on my phrasing. I didn't assume other people would take it that way, obviously. But shit, I didn't say it, so I don't need to apologize for calling you a whore because I never said it.
I think...
I don't know what else to say.
Me personally, if someone was like, oh, Anna, is that the girl who was wrong about this and this and that? I would be like, oh, yeah, maybe I was. I wouldn't go to the links that you did, but if you felt that was appropriate,
Why
then...
do you think Destiny cut you off? Maybe that's because a lot of people in this community are just automatically going to start a fight with you if you say they're wrong. Like, that's just like the default response. You call people wrong, they're going to start a fight with you.
They're gonna
that's true.
Say that he found me in a dumpster because I said that they were wrong about ADHD medication.
Okay, that is also true.
I mean, why
maybe
not?
you're the one with thin skin.
How does that make it thin skin? Because
Are you retarded?
Are you capable of giving any type of response that isn't just calling people retarded?
I've given you plenty.
But you don't give me anything. I have gotten absolutely nothing from you.
I said, is that the British girl who was wrong about ADHD medication? And then
I know that's what you said.
And then
you said
your response was completely disproportionate to that. Yeah, now I'm calling you retarded because I'm seeing the way that you're handling the situation.
Do you not understand that it's enjoyable to argue with people? Like, what do you mean? My handling of things. If people clap at me, I clap back. That's the point.
Like, I can't with her. She's like...
Okay, well...
You don't have to have thin skin.
All
I just
right.
want to argue with people. This is dumb.
Do we feel like we've gotten...
she's just saying that she's like just being purposely obtuse to like argue with me. I don't... Like, what am I
Where do you
supposed
think
to
I'm
say
being
to that?
obtuse?
In your whole fucking argument. You're being a
that's not
hypocrite. You're
response.
saying that I have thin skin.
Give me an example.
May I finish? Miss Kelly Jean, may I please finish?
You keep using words incorrectly. I don't think you know the correct definitions of them.
Whatever.
But yes, I would like an example, because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about half the time.
First of all, you said that I have thin skin when this whole thing started because you have thin skin, because I said that you were wrong about ADHD medicine, and you said that I was found in a dumpster. So how am I the one who has thin skin? Does it make me have thin skin that it did hurt my feelings that you said that I was found in a dumpster?
Because I never said it hurt my feelings. I said I clap back when someone says something stupid.
Well, I wouldn't respond like that to someone if I wasn't affected by it. And it seems like you were.
I am not you. If someone says that I am wrong, my immediate response is
to be a raging... Yeah, then get help.
Again, do you know what community you're in? Like, this is what everybody here does. Like, all of them argue with you. If you tell any of these losers they're wrong, they will fucking tell you to kill yourself and get in a debate.
That's fine if they want to get into a debate about the thing that we're arguing about. But I think it's fucking weird for you to just say that Steven found me in a dumpster and that I look unwashed and like say all this shit about my appearance and like go on a 2-hour stream like talking shit just because I made one simple comment. If I had attacked you first, like in a way that was proportionate to your response, I wouldn't be saying this. I just think the way you responded was just unhinged and stupid.
And just for clarification, the insecure comments and all that shit that went along with it, that also happened whilst the stream was active. It happened an hour after it started. So yes, that stuff got discussed too. If you start saying that stuff, then I'll be like, okay, and let's continue. Like, I don't know what issue you have with the stream otherwise beyond that. Like, we said plenty of positive shit too, but like, people don't
I wouldn't know.
pay
I was at
attention to
dinner
that.
with Steven and he said you were unhinged too, so...
Yeah, of course he says I'm unhinged. Like, I never said anywhere they weren't insults. If you want to see that as me being unhinged, okay. Everyone else here is
done. Like,
same.
She keeps moving the goalposts. Like,
You don't know what moving the goalposts means.
Yes, I do, you fucking retard. Yes, I do. You don't know what anything fucking means. You are being
Saying
so
I'm a retard
purposely
is not an
obtuse.
argument.
You are being so purposely obtuse. This is so fucking unserious.
Okay. All right.
I don't think you know what any of those words
Let's.
mean.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna calm down. Okay. All of us are calming down.
I'm calm.
Okay.
Steven, do you think her response was warranted based on what I said? Like the things that she said to and about me? Like just me saying.
If you're gonna ask me, are those insults a little bit harsher than the stuff you said, then I'd say sure. But like, fucking hell, if that makes me unhinged, then everyone here is unhinged.
Okay. I'm sorry. These are super interesting fights to watch. All right. Kelly, you have like the perfect like abuser mindset. Are you aware of this?
Am I being an abuser?
Absolutely. It is unhinged. It's crazy to watch it in real time because I can sit here and just like pick everything out because it's not like my fight, right?
Destiny,
okay. There's
you
like
would
5 or
lose
6
your
different
mind
things.
If someone says you're wrong at any given
I would lose my mind if someone says I'm wrong. If somebody were to say something like I can't tell if what you just said right there was part of it, was part of what you do. I don't know if you're aware of you're doing this like cognitively or if it's just like a natural thing. What you just said, Destiny, you would lose your mind if somebody said you're wrong. That's true. If you were on a stream and you said, Destiny doesn't know anything about ADHD meds, I'd say, oh, here's Dr. Kelly, the retard, talking about ADHD meds again. If you said that, and then I looked at your stream and I was like, why is this plastic cosplay fucking slut talking about like what? Does she like not have some other fucking streamer to go suck of or whatever? If I were to say that and then you were to come to me, yes, no, yeah, 100% actually, 1-to-1. If I were to say that to you and then you were to come back to me and I were to spend 30 minutes telling you, whoa, what? People argue here all the time. Don't you know where this is? People insult each other all the time. If you can't take me giving you mild insults, what, saying you suck? People tell people to kill themselves here, right? Like you're appealing to this, like kill yourself is a worse insult. That's not true at all. You know that's not true. And I know you know that's not true. Somebody telling you to kill yourself isn't even remotely the same as having a woman go in on another woman's appearance. You know this because if you go to radfem communities,
tattoos.
Kelly, why would you even say that? You know that's retarded, right?
Tattoos and being unwashed is not gender specific.
I'm sorry.
Why are we
Whoa.
making
What
this,
are we
like,
talking?
light
Wait.
smoke about plastic surgery?
What does it have to do with being gender specific? It has to. You're going hard on appearance. The gender specific is that it's one woman to another, which you know changes the flavor of everything. You know that, and you're a notable woman in the community. You know this is the case, right?
So we can't critique like someone being unwashed or fucking art.
I'm not even asking for what we can or can't do. I'm just curious if you're genuinely so retarded that you can't tell the difference, or if you're just like playing dumb because you're intentionally trying to hide it. I don't know which one it is.
I genuinely do not think they are the same. Saying that someone has disgusting surgery or whatever it is you just said, and they're a whore or whatever, is the same as saying
wait, what
their
horror?
tattoos suck.
Wait, why is it whore's not gender
unwashed.
specific? Is it?
I think most people associate whore with being women. Yeah.
Wait, what? But talking about
hey, what's up, Ed?
Like that Destiny went dumpster diving for somebody? What is the implication?
Wait, Ed, what the fuck were you doing here?
Riz, but people were thinking,
what the fuck are you doing here, Ed?
I guess that's on me. Should have been more specific in my insult. I will keep that in mind in the future.
Yeah, but again, you're brushing it off here, right? The point is that like you're a notable woman in the community. You got another woman who accused you of being wrong about something, right? Which, by the way, if I was you, I would get mad and I would talk shit. But the thing is that
I'm watching a video
very mild
on
insults.
Kelly Jean
said, I
being
gave
a
very
dumb
mild
fuck,
response.
which is
No, you
she's
didn't.
a female
You
streamer that
gave
I
an
fucking despise. I
unhinged
hate this woman.
response. And then you try to say that you were just like, oh, I just said she was homeless and tattoos aren't part of your appearance. Can I make fun of a woman for being fat? You know that being fat isn't an immutable characteristic, right? Wait, here, don't wait. I don't need this.
The thing is, it is for some people, right? If they actually have like
no.
medical conditions and shit.
That is not true. Being fat. No, wait, hold on. I don't need it. Being fat is not an immutable characteristic, Kelly. If anybody,
it is if they have a bunch of other health issues that mean they can't lose the weight.
You can lose the
Trying
weight.
out
It's
a new
called
stream
eating
setup
less.
too.
No, there's no thing in the world that will make you be
kinda
fat if
digging
you
it.
don't eat the food.
That's not true. There are like literally disorders that make you gain weight.
There are disorders that can create energy, that can reverse entropy and put mass in your body while simultaneously allowing you to sustain homeostasis. Can you tell me what condition this is? And then can we ship this to like the Large Hadron Collider so they start making black holes to like shoot us into another galaxy?
There are a bunch of disorders and medical conditions, right? A lot of them are like endocrine related, but there's some others. Yes, they definitely do.
Okay, well, we don't have to get into that right now, but they don't exist.
But also, there's things like disability and shit. Am I really gonna like shit on someone that's missing a leg because they don't exercise more and they're fatter? Like,
I'm just saying that, like again, like getting lost in the weeds here is, yeah, the battle you picked was you're a woman, she's a woman. You saw some easy shit you can go in for appearance for. I understand it, because it's like super typical radfem behavior. Because this is what all I don't know if you're a radfem, but it's like now that I've spent time in these communities, yeah, you go on the woman's appearance because why the wouldn't you? This stupid, disgusting.
That's why I
that looks like
fucking quick save.
Dumpster with nasty fucking surgeries and tattoos and blah blah blah. Like this is the go-to.
I didn't say
but this
anything
is like
about
the most.
Surgeries. You talked
wait,
about
hold on, wait. If I look at anything from Justical Stream of the 50 million clips and everything, people, because then you talked about it for like 3 hours afterwards. Neither of you make any comments about that.
They do when I linked it to you.
Wait, I'm not asking Kelly.
Any comments about surgeries? I don't know what surgeries she's had, or if she's had any at all.
Hold on. Did you make any comments about lip fillers? You're gonna say.
Well, first to start with, I actually said she didn't look like she had fillers, and she looked pretty normal on stream. And then people started sharing the Instagram shit, and they were
You said
saying
either
some
she has
unhinged
fillers or
shit,
Destiny's
so, yeah.
retarded.
If the Instagram pictures are
no, I
actually
cannot.
accurate.
Okay, so then you did
Which I
say,
said,
right?
well,
Okay.
maybe
There's
it's a
another thing that you're doing that I
because
think is really interesting because this is a. I don't know if this is a lav tactic or if it's an all abuser tactic you're doing it, but this thing where you're like, can you give me the exact specific line that I said? Can you give me the exact specific thing that I said? In the hopes that, because now I asked that question initially, you said you didn't.
I also said she was pretty several
That's
times.
fine. That doesn't undo anything, right? But look, notice how after the specific thing was brought up, now you own up to it. But it was what you had no problem just telling me. I never said anything about lip fillers or surgeries, and now you're like, oh, okay, well, if
I never said anything.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, it's just surgery, not lip fillers. And I didn't say anything about lip, but if the Instagram pictures, if they're true, blah blah. Yeah, you're doing like the whole thing. Okay, I just think that yeah, the conversation is super interesting. Obviously, like what you're saying is, as
she does, but she's been dunking on this chick that I fucking hate for like an hour. So we're gonna give her some respect because she's been dunking on this Kelly Jean chick over and over and over again.
You're like engaging all these weird like mind tactics of like, oh well, you insulted me. Yeah, of course you did. After you did the unhinged salvo, but why is that even relevant to the conversation? Like, of course she's gonna insult you after you go hard, right? Like, and you
I
did.
didn't go that hard on anything until she said I was insecure and shit. So
no,
like, okay,
the dumpster comment would have gotten anybody permabanned from my community, or like a 1 year. That's an insane.
She
comment.
probably
Just find this
does,
girl in a dumpster?
but she's still
That's
dunking on
insane
somebody I
comment.
hate. So we're gonna give her a little bit of love, a little bit of respect.
That you had been speaking about her, like,
I'm gonna be frank. If anybody dunks on somebody I fucking despise, they're gonna have to have done a lot for me to not like them.
From a dumpster is an insane comment.
Fuck, dude. Leveling up restoration is a pain in the ass because the fucking game can't handle it.
No.
Fucking game crashed again. The game crashed
Yeah, I
again.
typed that in the Discord and then I typed something to you.
Fuck leveling fucking restoration is a pain in the ass. Fuck shit.
Sent me the clip in Discord and I was responding to the clip.
But okay, but why would things that people are saying in chat? How would that? At what point is like, oh well, if somebody says in chat, then like as another woman in the community, I'm gonna say that he found this girl in a dumpster. What's the connection between these two statements?
It was just a joke, bro. I didn't.
Wait. Why do you say
It's just a joke, bro. Oh my god, it was fucking live for like 30 seconds and it fucking died again.
You're such a slut, like honestly.
Ooh.
Well, I'm just curious because you're like a whore, right? I'm just joking.
Oh, got
I'm just
him.
like telling a joke, right? But like seriously though, why are you like a fucking whore? Like assuming like things I've heard are true, right?
Ooh.
But I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Wait, Kelly, hold on. I can call you a whore, right? Like, if you can't handle that insult, you know people in this community tell people to kill themselves, right? Like, I should be able to call you a slut, right? It's not a big deal, right? It's just a joke.
It would just be kind of funny calling me a slut because I haven't had sex in over 4 years.
Sure, okay, well, that's not what I heard, Kelly. Do you think that jokes can never be insults?
By who? I mean, I would personally find these quite mild, right? Because I've spent a lot of time around other people that have called me worse than a slut.
Would you find these quite mild, or were you not? Haven't you explicitly complained about how women have been treated by other women? Or by the community in general in the past? Didn't you explicitly say, like, I should make some woman a mod in my DGG chat just because she's a woman? Did you explicitly get really mad because I unbanned some guy that kept bringing up some stuff related to your...
Do you want me to actually... Can I respond? Yeah, because I don't think actually saying someone, like, women are whores and sluts is good, which is something I never did.
Okay, and isn't it kind of like the go-to for a woman that if we don't like a woman, that we just, like, start trashing her appearance and we imply that she's, like, a slut, like, immediately?
I didn't imply she was a slut. I didn't say she was a slut.
Sure, but the dumpster diving comment is pretty unhinged. Like, it goes in that direction.
I was implying homeless. If people read whore, then that's on me for not being clear.
Okay, if I were to
will
go
be
through,
more clear
okay,
next
maybe
time.
that is what you were implying. If I were to go through the totality of your Justical streams, do you ever make comments about how like maybe I'm just nice to this one and not to you or whatever because of like who I'm fucking or anything like that? Is that a comment you made? Or do you make
I'm just
comments
gonna-
relating to her
hang
like
on.
juggling stuff?
Can I respond to the first thing and I'll respond to the juggling thing afterwards? By the way, I said juggling as in juggling. Justical made the implication it wasn't me, but anyway.
What was the juggling
I
joke,
said-
Matt? Can you explain the joke?
For me, it was just randomly thinking of a thing that she could do. That she has a skill that I don't. I can't fucking juggle.
Okay.
Like, Justical made the, like,
A
comparison
dumpster
afterwards.
find that juggles that I'm... Okay, go ahead.
Those two things weren't related. Anyway, I said she looks like she does her tattoos with random trash she finds on the floor, right? That's
Okay.
like homeless fucking Riz.
Why are we
It's
talking
not
about the
all
tattoo
Riz.
shit? That's not what we're talking about, though.
Because we spoke about it beforehand, and then you ping-ponged over here, so now I'm just trying to backtrack.
Damn.
And now we can
Kelly
continue
Jean said
if you
ping
want.
ponged.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't, like, you don't give me a chance to respond to everything that you say.
Oh, what do you feel like you haven't gotten to respond to?
Now people are gonna think I hate the homeless at this point, quite frankly. Never mind, like, just making a fucking offhanded, what I think is a light-hearted fucking insult.
What was the
Apparently
message
it's
that you
not.
responded to saying that I dumpster dove for? Do you remember what the guy said?
No, what? I just put it
At Kelly
straight in
Jean,
the
some
line.
random hoe slandering you.
Yeah, that was Crow.
Can you
That was like the...
And then you say, and then
Ah,
you say-
fuck
and
it,
you
fucking
say,
crashed
oh,
again.
he must have found her in a dumpster.
Can you
Like,
play
what
the
is
clip
the-
of what I said originally so that people can see like how
Sure,
disproportionate
we'll get there.
it is?
Yeah, that's not even important right now, though. But we'll get there. Hold on.
I said, Jesus, which dumpster did he dig this one out from?
Did he dig this one? This what? This hoe that the guy just referred to?
No, I didn't call her a hoe.
No, but that's what you were responding to. Kelly, why are you treating both of us like retards?
Oh, so now I've got to, like, fucking tell other people not to call each other hoes? Is that why you got rid of Wes? Because he would have done it 100 times by now.
Is that what you're implying? Is that
So,
I'm
like,
saying?
it's
I'm
not
telling you
just-
that you need to correct every single person in Discord? That's not what my issue is. My issue is not with you not... Hold on. Do you think that I just said, Kelly, why don't you correct everybody in Discord? Is that what I just said?
So do I need
No,
to
no,
correct
wait. Don't
anyone?
answer my question. I'm asking you. Is that what I just said? Did I say, Kelly, why don't you correct everybody that calls people a hoe in Discord?
You
Is
did
that what
not say that.
Thank you.
But
Okay. Now,
am
Kelly...
I obligated to correct anybody?
No, you're not. Kelly, do you think there's a
Okay,
difference between you? Do you think there's a difference between you correcting somebody versus agreeing with somebody and adding to it?
I didn't agree that they're called a hoe anywhere in that, like, statement.
Okay, if I say who
I keep
is
fucking like I
that's on my
cumster
stream?
the fucking undead
somebody
so
else says that,
hard
and I
that
go,
I like
"Oh,
get
it
kicked
looks
out
like
of the
another
game.
one of,
I just
Destiny's
can't stop
Gates friends."
cumstering these fucking undead.
And then somebody
I've
comes to me
also
and they're
given
like,
up on
"Wait, Destiny,"
arguing about
and then
that.
somebody says, "Wait, Destiny, why did you call that guy or why did you co-sign the message?" I'm like, "Wait, hold on."
She
Am I
probably
supposed to tell
does.
every single person this not to like slur? What do you mean, bro? No, what kind of a response is that? That's an unhinged response. Obviously, I'm co-signing his message. I'm amplifying. I'm agreeing with him. Yeah, he is one.
No, responding does not mean you
No.
are co-signing someone's statement.
You didn't
and I
respond.
disagree.
You agreed. You amplified. That's literally how English works, isn't?
For
don't you
money,
pride
sir,
yourselves on
for
doing it better
money.
Than the Americans. If somebody said,
I
"Look at this.
disagree.
Look at what this hoe said," and you're like, "Oh, did Destiny find this one in a dumpster? This what?"
I'm getting an L because of something Crow said.
No, it's not an L because of something Crow said. Firstly, it's just an L because really the L is, and the difference between you and Wes is that Wes will come in here and he'll own his behavior, whereas you engage in like 40 million different like self-defense tactics to never like own any of it. Like I think if you just
This is
come
what I
in-
fucking said earlier. Fuck, this is why I fucking hate Kelly Jean.
No, but the goal is like a woman in a community, you know where to hit on other women, and then that's the thing that you lean into, and then that's like the go-to easy insult. Yeah, 100%.
I don't think she's a whore, and
I know you don't. I didn't say you that you're a whore. I just think
what
you.
else am I supposed to say? Like, because now at this point, the fact that other people are sexist is not an issue. It's that Kelly
We're not
Jean
talking
got
about
100
other
miles
sex-
above them.
Hold on.
Like,
Is that
I-
wait? Am I telling you? Did I say Kelly? You need to be 100 miles above everybody else. Is that what I just said?
Oh yeah, I'm getting the impression that like. the
Fuck
bar
it,
for me
fucking
is not
son of a
for everyone
bitch.
else.
What I'm saying
Fuck.
is, okay, let's just split hairs here.
Goddamn fucking shit. Fucking fucking shit.
Answer to what? Sorry.
Why would you be treated differently?
I don't know.
Fuck.
Actually.
You have no
I would
idea.
Damn
be
it.
treated the
Fucking
same as
shit.
everyone else if that was
Fuck.
possible.
Damn it. I'm gonna be fucking farming restoration for
Um,
6 fucking hours.
Yeah, I don't know.
Answer it, Steven?
Yeah, well, she knows the answer. She's just playing dumb because it makes her case
No,
look bad.
just tell me. If
No,
it's that
obviously it's
simple.
because you're a large figure, like woman in the community. Of course, obviously, like the way that you talk about people and like especially other women is going to be seen a certain way. Of course, obviously,
damn it.
that's obviously true. You know that though. We all know that.
All right,
you
Ed.
know that because I'm sure if I were to think hard enough, you've probably had these exact same fights with other women that treat other women a certain way in the community. 100%, of course, obviously.
Even though I've said multiple times I don't wish to be seen as a
You have to be shitting on me. You have to be shitting on my dick. I fired it. I fired off Turn Undead maybe
It
3 or
doesn't
4
matter
times,
if you
and then the
wanna
fucking
be
game
seen as a
crashes.
representative as a vagina or any of that shit. It doesn't matter. The reality is there is a certain status that's conferred on you because of that, and other women will look at you because of that to a certain way, of course.
But just as well I don't go around calling any of them whores then, I suppose.
Or how about dumpster diving, tattoo-ridden, like lip filter
Gender
disintegrating? It. Okay. So if anybody makes any disparaging comments relating to, say, for you, say
Alright, we're
for
just gonna abandon
surgeries,
this.
Say for age, say for wrinkle lines, for hair, for weight, all of those comments are A-okay because those are gender neutral, right?
In some contexts they could be, but it depends on the context, right?
Okay, what
If
about the
it's
context where somebody
can I
says,
give
"Oh,
you
look
a-
at this"? No, I don't need your context. So you're about to provide a dumb example because you're pivoting from
No, I was
everything.
just gonna say
what if the
Darius,
context?
'cause he's
What if the
done that to
context
me.
is? What if the context is oh, look at this hoe on this stream, and then the
Probably not gonna be good. Probably.
I'm not asking if it's good or not. You can be mean. I don't care if you're mean. This is a mean community. Remember, that's the fallacious argument you keep trying to appeal to. Go, oh, everybody in this community is mean. Yeah, of course people are mean. But that's like somebody calling somebody the N-word. And then people are like, oh, well, people tell them to kill themselves, so that should be okay. What do you mean? But anyway,
So
listen.
calling someone a hoe is equivalent to the N-word.
Yes.
Yes.
That's exactly what I just said, Kelly. Congratulations. You got it. Yes. No, that is what I said. I know. That's what I said. Yes.
Phenomenal.
That's what I just said.
Phenomenal,
I
Kelly
said that.
Jean. Thank you.
And I do agree with that. Calling someone a whore is the same thing as calling somebody the N-word.
Well,
yes.
sorry, if you didn't say that, can you just clarify?
No, I'm not going to clarify, okay? This is the strategy. This is the strategy. This is the strategy, okay? You didn't miss here.
Jesus Christ.
The strategy
Yes,
is
I did.
you don't
Why are
engage
you
on
treating
any of the
me
points.
Like everything is bad faith.
I'm not treating no, because you're in an abuser mindset. Because that's what I just listened to. I'm watching you. You're navigating the conversation like an abuser. You don't ever address a point directly. You always pivot to things that are completely and totally unrelated. Even when the other person tries to refocus the conversation, you continue to pivot away so they feel insane. You don't ever address what both of you know is the underlying point. You ask for incredibly specific details, like it's changing any of the overarching argument. Like all of these things are like super abuser 101 things. And then as soon as somebody trips up somewhere, you start making these really dumb comparisons to make the other person feel like they're insane. And then they don't even know how to respond. Is it like abuser 101 conversation tactics? Like I've seen this like a million times.
You think I'm doing that to you?
Well, you try to, but I don't care that much, so I'm not going to be abused. I'm the abuser-resistant person, okay? Only my wife can abuse me, okay?
Can you give me examples of why I'm being abusive?
Sure. I broke them down into 6 different categories. So the first category is you constantly alluding to the idea that you're only using mild insults. That wasn't a mild insult. Saying that somebody else, that somebody just referred to as a hoe on my stream, is somebody that I found in a fucking dumpster. That's not a mild insult. That, especially coming from another woman. That's like
I didn't say she was a hoe.
You didn't, but you responded to a message. I don't care if you apologize. We're way past apology.
It wasn't intentional.
No, hold on. Apologies don't work once you've been called out and caught like this. It doesn't matter at this point. I don't care. Okay, she might. I don't know if she cares. I don't care if she cares actually. But yeah, so that was the first bucket.
Apologize for an intent that wasn't even.
Can you let
wait,
him finish?
you can apologize to her.
Shut up.
No, true. You can apologize to her if you want, or you don't have to. I don't care. I just don't give a fuck about apologies. I'm not worried about it because right now you're only apologizing because you finally got like cornered on it, right? But until up to this point, really,
I
okay.
will not apologize for calling her a hoe because I never did it.
Okay, so if I go back and I listen to the 4-hour, 3-hour talk that you had with Gisticle, are you apologetic at any point in that, or is it just you going in for hours and hours?
I said positive things too.
I didn't ask if you said. Do you know? Do you see how you just did it right there?
I felt like
I asked you. Okay. I was like, did you rape John? And you're like, I bought John dinner. That's what you just did. Do you acknowledge you just did that?
Can you repeat what the question was?
I asked you that in Gisticle's 3-4 hour stream last night, at any point, were you apologetic?
No, because I didn't think there was anything
Thank you.
to apologize for.
Of course, that's fine. So now I definitely don't care if you apologize. Now, why would I give a fuck? Again, she might. I don't. Okay. So that was the point I was making. Okay, so the first thing is, yeah, so you saying over and over again that, well, I don't have to tell you you don't want to. You asked me if you want to. I don't have to.
Because the thing is, I just said I apologize because other people in the community inferred that I was calling her a whore, and obviously she's got a bunch of messages saying, "Oh, Kelly's calling her a whore."
Kelly,
I
understand what you're saying.
For the behavior
Kelly,
of other people.
Kelly.
And I said it as to be nice.
Okay.
But apparently that makes me bad.
Kelly,
now.
you just did it again. Kelly, yeah, you just did it again, Kelly. You just said that the reason why you're apologizing is because people are calling her a whore, right?
Yes,
There's
they
two.
were.
There's two.
Because of something I said that was like badly put together.
There's
I get
two
it.
huge problems with this, okay? The first one is part of your initial justification for saying she was a dumpster diver is because you told me you were aware that people in chat were saying crazy things about her. So you already knew people were saying things like this about her. And then number two, you know that people were saying things all about this in the subreddit last night. So when those two things
before. No,
oh, okay. I'm sorry. I must have misheard you then. I'll take the L on that. I thought earlier you said, why would it matter if I say this in Discord because people in chat were saying crazier things? I thought I heard you say that, but maybe I didn't.
Yeah,
maybe
but I didn't say I knew all of the stuff that they were saying that was crazy was before I was on the stream.
Oh, so you knew they were saying crazy things, but you didn't know what any of the things were, but you knew they must have been worse than the thing that you typed in Discord?
Until I was on stream. Like,
So
I
then
didn't
how
know
did you-
when I was making the comment initially.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't know
maybe
what,
that is
like,
the timeline. Okay,
you're
so maybe
getting,
you
like time frames. of
Okay,
it.
maybe I am,
Stuff.
okay. But then the second thing is you know that people last night were calling her a whore, but you didn't apologize then. The only time you apologize is when you get confronted right now. That's why the apology doesn't matter.
Because I shouldn't have to apologize for the things.
Then don't. Then why the fuck did you just apologize at all? Don't. Say I disagree.
Because I felt like I had to, but I guess that was the mistake. I don't fucking know at this point.
Okay,
because you're calling me an abuser, which makes me feel like I should have to say something.
Okay. Another abusive tactic. You call me an abuser, so I just apologize for everything, and now it's good. But anyway, yeah. So the first category was. What?
It's just so amazing that you're allergic to accountability.
Wait,
Oh my god.
Sorry,
I
go
don't
ahead.
want to talk to someone who doesn't know what
Sure.
moving the goalposts is obtuse.
You did move the goalpost, and you are being obtuse.
No, she did not give good examples for those.
She was giving examples actually. I didn't count her time, but she tried to recenter the conversation like 8 times, and then you kept pivoting to like another comment that was completely and totally unrelated. Yes.
No.
Yes.
Not anything she was saying was not relevant to what I was saying at the time.
No, I agree with you. Nothing she was saying was relevant because you kept trying to change the topic. Yes, that's the whole point of changing the topic is to say the other person's not being relevant.
Okay, give me an example of that. Where have I changed the topics?
When you would constantly pivot, sure, we can go into abuser tactic number 2, was comparing yourself to criticism from the community when her issue was never levied at general criticism, but specifically at you because you were a woman in the community. But you would keep going back. I wrote 4 quotes. You said, people argue here all the time. This isn't about an argument, though. Why would you say that? You said, do you know where you are? This place is insults 24/7. This wasn't about just random insults, though. It was a specific one from you. And then you said, if you can't take me giving you the most mild insults, so downplaying the insults, how are you going to manage with the rest of them? Well, she, again, wasn't complaining about the entire community. She was complaining about you specifically, and she recentered on this several times. And then the last one I wrote down was you said, if they tell you that you're wrong, they'll tell you to kill yourself. And she even said that kill yourself comment wouldn't have been that bad. It was the appearance-related ones that were coming from you, and then the implication of the co-signing for being a whore.
Okay, firstly, some of those things are just based on my genuine beliefs. I felt that genuinely those comments were pretty fucking mild as insults because I get worse on a daily basis.
Can you give an example of worse ones?
No, wait, that doesn't matter. Hold on, let me finish with that. Sorry,
Don't
go ahead.
ask me, bro. I'm the worst person to ask. You could just, like, somebody got banned for saying some unhinged shit yesterday, and I saw that as well. But, like, okay, just pass over that one. Yes, I get unhinged comments. Maybe that has flavored what I think is, like, actually an insult. That's possible. Maybe my perspective is somewhat warped. Although, I'll be honest, I still, if you're gonna put a gun to my head and ask me right now, is saying if somebody's tattoos are ugly or saying someone is unwashed looking is, like, that bad of an insult?
Can I ask a question?
I would still probably
hold on, let me
say
finish. I'm
no.
sorry, I have to, yeah. Okay.
Like, you can convince me I'm wrong, that's fine.
Sure. Well, I'm not
But,
here to.
that's
I'm
my
not here to.
genuine belief.
It's not your genuine belief. You're lying. Okay. And I'm not here to try to convince you of anything because we both know what you think, right? Because
Well,
the
you're
obvious
accusing
answer.
me of being an abuser and a liar.
I'm not saying
so,
that
like,
you're necessarily. I'm saying you engaging in abuse. I don't know if you are an abuser, okay? But the whole conversation has been like incredibly like an abusive conversation. We both know that you're lying though, because if it was me saying something or a guy saying something and somebody gave you a clip like that, you'd probably say, oh, well, what a retard. Who's this guy? A streamer? You would go after something relevant to what they're insulting you over, which was like a knowledge claim or an intelligence claim. You'd be like, oh, like, that's why I'm saying if you would respond like, oh, who's this? Oh, wow, some 21-year-old retard. Did she even go to college or whatever? And I'd be like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. That's not what you went, though. You went right for the appearance insults because you know as a woman that those are the places to go when you're trying to somebody up the most. And you know, as an attractive looking woman in a community surrounded by 50 million guys, this is why Anna couldn't phrase it well, but when she says that girl thing, you know that you're doing super ultra hardcore pick me behavior, right? That's the whole point, right? Yeah, I am a pretty attractive girl. Look at this fuck.
That doesn't make sense.
1,000,000%. That's why you go for those. That's why you go for those. Everyone in that chat that you were shitting on her with was picking you when you were going in on her appearance. Of course, it was the whole point. But you know this. You know this. You know this for a fact.
Everyone has been disagreeing with me, and I've only been interacting with people disagreeing with me, so I don't understand how that's
really how much was Justical disagreeing with you on the 3-hour stream last night?
We had like several people on that were disagreeing. Justical disagreed with me, not on as much stuff. Like, I think he agreed with me on more stuff, but like other people disagreed with me. And other people in the chat, like somebody came in and fucking just yelling at me.
That's fine. Yeah, there might be people that are disagreeing with you. It's still pick me behavior. When you are...
who am I being picked by?
You don't have to be picked by anybody for it to be pick me behavior.
So it's pick me behavior to make fun of, like... So, like...
Is that what I said? Yeah, you realized, you know that I was going to ask a question, so you stopped because you realized how retarded it was. No, do it. Pretend that you were going to do the thing to me, but I wasn't going to call you out for the 50th time. What were you going to say? You were going to say, is it bad for me to insult girls? Is that what you were going to ask, right? Do you think that's what I'm telling you, Kelly?
I wasn't even going to say that because I just don't understand how you're getting to this point. Like, how is this pick?
How am I getting to a point to where you're a woman in a community surrounded by a bunch of guys, and then they look at you and they go, oh, wow, this woman called you dumb. And you're like, boom, insult, appearance. You really don't understand that interaction? You can just say that too. If you would just want to say, like, I don't understand that at all. I don't know anything about that.
Okay, so pick me...
Destroyer.
Because of insulting women based on appearance.
Annihilator.
Okay, that's fine.
Take her out.
Is that what you think? That's what you think pick me is?
No, is that not what you just said? Sorry. No, genuinely, that's me misinterpreting.
Okay.
I thought that's what you said.
What you said? No, it's okay. We're at the play dumb part of the argument.
Fucking hell.
No, the other four parts.
I'm trying to analyze what you say. A lot of words.
No.
I'm trying to simplify it so
it's
I
fine.
understand.
It's the goal is.
What I don't get is that Kelly's been doing this for years and years. I don't know why this is the person that Destiny comes out and stands against Kelly for.
Pick me doesn't have anything to do with insulting women based on their appearance.
And then restate that same monotonous point now in a credulous way and pretend like, oh, so that's not the thing? I'm not like, this is retarded. No, hold on. We're human beings. Our manipulation of language is way more sophisticated. You're acting like a year one student's like fucking syntax on some Merriam-Webster dictionary thing, okay? Where if you typo, all of a sudden your brain breaks.
A lot of words.
No, it's not a lot of words. There's concepts that I know you are intimately, especially you're a woman on the internet, part of a cosplayer community. I know that you're aware of these things. I know you know all of these things 1,000,000,000%. I'm not going to re-explain it to you. It makes me feel retarded, okay?
I would not make fun of a lot of people's appearances in a lot of areas, but things that are like you can change, I don't think are like a big
You don't
deal.
believe that. You don't believe that, Kelly. If I make fun of a girl's small tits,
so
is that okay?
The argument is that I don't believe what
Correct.
I believe.
I believe that. Okay. If I make fun of a
girl,
girl's small tits, is that okay?
No.
Why? She can get implants.
I also said that's like female specific.
What? No, it's not. What do you mean? You don't think tits? You don't think chests? You don't think guys can get implants? Or guys can get like gyno. What if I make fun of a guy for gyno then? Right? You can make tit jokes for guys as well.
That's shitty for the same reason, right?
Well, if it's shitty for the same reason for a guy and a girl, doesn't that tautologically make it not gender specific?
If you say that they're tits, that's gender specific.
If I say a guy has tits and he's got gyno.
If you're making fun of a man for having gyno, that would be shitty.
If I make fun of a girl's hair, if I make fun of a girl's makeup, if I make fun of a girl's weight, all of these are okay because they're not gender specific?
Hair and makeup would probably be fine. Like, I think makeup is maybe slightly sexist, but it's on the very mild end. But hair is like fine and not gender specific.
Okay. Do you acknowledge that you use a different definition of gender specific than every other person on the internet? Can you acknowledge that? Or do you think that this is actually what most people go by when they use... Wait, so what is a gender specific insult then? I have to make fun of literally their pussy? Or make a period joke?
I mean, and I just said that makeup could be considered mildly.
You said it was mildly on the very edge, which
Yeah.
was a pointless statement. It was so vacuous it meant nothing.
Well, I also said tits would be, if you're talking about tits specifically aimed at women, that would be gender specific.
Okay, what about lips or lip filler?
Yeah, I would say so. Like, most men don't really get lip filler, so it's like female associated.
The other 4 sections I had here are, one is you constantly saying it's a joke over and over again. I don't know why you're saying it's a joke. It wasn't a joke. You were just being mean.
Well, it is a joke because I don't literally, and you also don't literally think that I think that you went to a dumpster and pulled somebody
That
out
was
of
one
the
part of
dumpster.
it, but that dumpster comment was the preceding thing for all of the appearance insults. But you weren't joking about those, were you?
I also don't think that a toddler with a on acid literally drew her tattoos either. That also is a joke.
Do you think that that was the part that I thought you were serious about, Kelly Jean?
Okay, which part?
No, hold on. When I asked you, were you joking when you insulted her tattoos? Do you think I was asking you if you seriously thought a toddler with on LSD drew the tattoos? Is that what you thought?
Well, I'm looking back at all of the things I wrote, and they were all joking.
Oh, so you
Like-
think her tattoos look nice? You like them?
Joking doesn't mean I think the opposite. Something can be a joke, and also, like, it doesn't mean I literally think you went to a dumpster and pulled somebody out of it.
What do you think
Like,
when somebody says
a
something
joke,
is
it
just
doesn't have to be literal, right?
true? But what is usually happening with a joke? Usually there's some underlying element of truth. Isn't that kind of how...
This is better than porn, bro. Kelly Jean getting cum stirred is just...
Not engaging with the material.
It's just my brain's on fire listening to this shit. I fucking love listening to Kelly Jean getting dunked on.
You just, like, okay, so you just give up on that then. What is it you think I'm...
Oh, wait, hold on. To be clear, I'm not giving up. I just call it out when you do something, like, abusive in a conversation, and then I move on to the next thing to make at least the audience aware of it. Because what you do is, because when you get cornered... Yeah, you're doing... This is a laugh strategy, to be honest, right? A lot of these conversations are. When you get called out and cornered on something, then you kind of make a cute joke on it and you think you can, like, walk away from it. Because maybe guys let you do that. I don't know. But that's what you're doing. I'm just making people aware that that's what's happening. Well, I don't know.
See,
That's my
just
guess.
A weird comment.
What? No, that was a sexist comment. Yeah, I'm assuming because you look really nice that you can say retarded shit like this and people don't call you retarded for it. That's an assumption I'm making. It might be sexist. It's a little sexist, sure. But yeah, I am. At least I'm not. But notice how I just told you honestly that that's how I felt, and I didn't just say, oh, I was just joking, Kelly Jean. It was just a joke. I don't really honestly know if that's actually happened to you, right? Notice how I just told you what I felt, and I just said it honestly, like, immediately.
So could this insult come from somewhere that's not, like, I don't know, sexism? Could it not just be, shit, I felt insulted by her saying that I am wrong, and I just felt like clapping back with something? Does it have to be that deep?
Why do you
You can say
pretend...
that my insults are shit if you want, and they should have been clearer. I agree. But, like, beyond that, is it that deep?
Maybe not. Like, if Abba said something in chat that really pissed me off, and I just, like, called him the N-word, is it, like, really that deep? I'm not trying to be like, super race or anything. Like, he just, like, pissed me off. But I mean, like, it's not that deep, right? It's not like...
Do you think what I said is comparative to saying the N-word?
Did I just say that what you said is comparative to the N-word? Do you see how you're doing the thing again? Where, like, you're playing,
You gave the
acting...
example for a reason, didn't you? What was the reason if it wasn't to compare?
Comparisons
Wait,
aren't one-to-one.
Yeah, a comparison, I'm not comparing the severity of both. It doesn't have to be one-to-one and completely and totally analogous in the entire scenario. Like, you're playing stupid on all of these because you realize how dumb what you said is.
That's not playing stupid. I'm saying
being
that you're giving a
stupid, or-
comparison that is obviously a lot worse than anything I did.
It's not. No. The comparison wasn't about the severity. The comparison was how ridiculous would it be to say that Abba said something in chat that made me mad, and then I called him the N-word. That's the same as you saying, "Oh, that girl called me dumb." So in response to a guy that called her a hoe, I said, "Where did he find this one from? A fucking dumpster? Look at this chicken scratch tattoo shit all over her fucking body." That's the same level of, like, stupid response.
Well, then I guess in that case I would just disagree. I do think I went harder. That what I would agree with. I was meaner, obviously, but I don't think it was anywhere near as bad as other people are trying to make out, especially considering, like, the insults your Twitter, bro, is probably more unhinged than anything I've ever said in my entire life.
Very nice. Another pivot.
No, but it's fine to point this out. Like, I don't think you believe that these insults were that extreme. I think you're trying to make the argument for it. I don't think you believe it.
Why do you think I'm arguing it?
Because you can.
Because
That's
I
why
can?
all of us do. Our motivation is because we like fucking arguing with people.
That's okay. So
Which
I
is part
just
of
like
what I was
arguing.
saying before.
Okay.
I mean, do you not enjoy it?
Why do you think that question is at all relevant to what we were just talking about? because obviously I'm taking issue with the fact that I'm doing this because I'm arguing. Why are you asking if I enjoy arguing, right? You see the constant attempt to like refocus the conversation on some other dialogue tree that you can just run down that has nothing to do with what we were just talking about.
Am I
The
not
point doesn't
allowed
have to do
to
with
ever do
when I
that?
ask
You do
when
it
somebody
all
says
the
like, why
time.
do you do a particular thing? You're like, oh well, people do what they do. What a weird non-answer to anything. We don't do anything randomly at all. And arguably, the entire universe is causally determined. So it's the exact opposite of randomness. No.
Do you never just do things?
I don't think any of us just do things, and it's especially wouldn't be using hyper-specific insults targeted at somebody of the same gender in a Discord where I'm a minority gender. No, that wouldn't just be doing things. That's a pretty specific thing.
How about not thinking deeply about it? How about just doing things and not really thinking about it?
Just like calling someone the
A lot
N-word?
of people do.
Couldn't you just do that? You don't have to
Maybe
like.
people have done that and it's not worked out too well. Sure. I
Okay,
get it.
so then you do agree with my ABBA example then. You just weren't thinking too. I just called him the N-word, right? So why'd you say that was a ridiculous example? Why'd you just say that was a ridiculous example then? If now
No,
you agree
I
that
said,
that could
was
actually
that
be.
a fair comparison?
Wait, why wouldn't it be a
Obviously
fair
it's
comparison?
not.
Can't you just call someone a racial slur without thinking about it?
Because what you say is worse than what I said. That's why I don't think it's a fair comparison.
What you
It's
say
trying
is
to
worse
say
than
that
what I
they're
said.
similar.
Can I talk?
It's trying to get.
Wait, I'm
well,
sorry,
obviously
sorry.
we don't think those comparisons are equal, right? That we think
A comparison doesn't have to be equal.
Silence, woman. The man is talking.
That's fine. We agree it's not equal. Obviously, I'm still gonna have umbrage with someone giving an unequal
Okay,
comparison.
let's say
in that
this. Let's say
statement.
Abba said something mean in my chat, and I said the last time Abba was here, he actually smelled like shit entire time, and every single friend that I took out to dinner with thought he smelled bad.
I mean, that would be bad.
Bless
because he's
you.
a Friend.
But
I'm not
it all.
friends with this person.
Oh, okay. So you're not friends. So things that you maybe shouldn't say, or things that would be certain types of insults, are now permissible or okay, or
Yeah,
what is
because
the
if I
relevance of
ran
that?
into a random person on the street and they smelled like shit, then I'd probably say they smelled like shit because they're not my friend.
Dude, you just went so wide with that word. I don't even think we're on the same playing field anymore. Okay, the other two things real quick were that, one is the calling for specifics, like they change any part of the argument. They don't. We know generally what's being spoken about. Also, when somebody's in an argument with you and they ask you for specifics, but they don't provide it themselves, that's always a trap. They're trying to see if you remember what Kelly is doing, what Lab has done, and what other people do is they try to see if you remember
Can
exactly
you stop
what was
calling
said.
me like Lav?
No,
That
because
is
you're
not
doing this. I'm
fair.
watching you do it in real time. It's actually insane. Okay? If somebody says something wrong, here's what you say. You go, I didn't say that. I said this. But when somebody says something and they slightly misquote, you're like, do you even know exactly what I said? The reason why you're not, and you did also something very interesting with this. The reason why you didn't volunteer what you said exactly because you knew it was bad and indefensible. But if they don't remember the exact words you said, somehow you think that you're beyond impeachment, that your character is you're safe. But it was funny because earlier when she was saying something earlier, you said, it was funny because it was the first time you said it. You said, let's go find the logs and look at exactly what you said. You offered that for her when you wanted to fight her, but you didn't say the same for you, which I think is interesting. I think it speaks to intent. And then the final thing was
somebody can go look up my logs.
the final thing was you saying you insulted me. You kept bringing up the fact that she insulted you, which is true, but that was only after you went hard on the dumpster comments.
Yep, and I think her response was meaner than anything I said, but I'm not here crying about being called looking like Mark Zuckerberg.
Why would you be?
'Cause obviously, I don't take it seriously.
Why would you be crying about it when you're the one that started it?
Well, I don't think I started it. I think her calling me wrong started it. But
You think that her calling you wrong started?
Yep.
Okay.
Because it would make you mold as well. It would make most of the people in this community mold.
But his
you
response was so
refocused it.
disproportionate.
You did the thing again. It would make most people in the community mold.
You can say my insults are disproportionate, and I can say that your as insults right now are disproportionate. But apparently, it's okay that when you have disproportionate insults.
You're so allergic to accountability. It's insane. The mental
what do you want me
gymnastics
to be
that you have
accountable
to
for
literally the mental gymnastics that she has to do to
can you
make
talk
her
in
arguments.
not buzzwords? Is that possible? What is the problem? What do you think that I'm missing here? That I'm not being accountable for?
The biggest problem
I said, yes, I could have been clearer with my insults, so people didn't read whore.
The biggest problem that I would say, and she might feel differently, but the biggest problem, I think, broadly speaking, on the entire conversation is the crazy making. That's the biggest problem. That if she or somebody else had confronted you, like, yeah, you know what, fuck this bitch. I didn't say she looked like a fucking whatever dumpster bitch. Fuck her. She insulted me. Sure, I think that's fair. I don't think there'd be a problem. Well, you could maybe have a problem with what we said or whatever you fight over that. But the problem with the conversation is you engage in an unbelievable level of crazy making. what did I say exactly? This is like every other insult from the community. I didn't even mean, that's not, insulting somebody's hair and makeup and weight, that's not sexist. Like, that's crazy making. Like, somebody would feel insane after arguing with you if they didn't have a really stable foundation to argue from. And then the constant pivoting.
You already just said that makeup could be considered sexist, right?
You said it was on the very edge. You said it was on the very edge.
I said it was mild. Yeah, it is mild.
Can you pull up the Reddit post that goes over what she said? Because she's not going to take accountability.
Are we not allowed to, like, acknowledge that some insults are more mild than others? Like, Jesus.
No one is saying that they're not. We're just saying it's disproportionate. And it doesn't make sense to go after someone's appearance and say that he found me in a dumpster because I said you were wrong about ADHD medicine. If you had been like, what the fuck
never
is she
said that my insult wasn't mean.
Kelly Jean, may I finish, please?
No, because you keep saying shit that I didn't say. I've clarified some of this stuff before. I said,
What,
yeah,
you said that he didn't found me in a dumpster?
But then you were mean in response. Like, I was mean, then you were mean. Isn't this just chatting shit? Like, bro, I don't know.
She's called him retarded.
If you're saying your feelings are getting hurt, maybe that's not really chatting shit. Maybe you are, like,
wait, hold on, give me 15 seconds, 1 second.
She's called him retarded twice, and he's not screaming at her. People would not get. She's called him retarded twice, and he's not screaming at her. That's interesting.
I mean,
I would have got booted into another continent, bro. I would be in Africa by now. Okay,
not
just
providing
saying.
the services that this woman off the streets of Miami is providing.
Yeah, we're not saying what those services are. They could be something I can't juggle. Maybe she's longer than I thought.
Kelly, you're such a snake. Holy shit. You and Justical are legitimately calling her a prostitute. Bro, you're unhinged.
I did not call her a prostitute.
You didn't. Of course you didn't. Now the plausible deniability comes out. I don't care. I think these conversations are funny. I like having them. But like, you seriously, you are like an ultra abusive person, especially if you're not even aware that you're doing this. Like, I would.
How is it okay that you can just say that I'm abusive?
Because the way that you engage in conversation, the way that you engage in lose my mind of what?
You have lost your mind when people have implied that you're abusive.
Depending on the type, depending on the
like a
hold on,
psychologist,
bro.
You can't say I'm
depending
abusive.
on the type. I don't have to be a psychologist to say you're abusive. Okay, number one. Number two, depending on how you're saying I'm abusive. In some ways, bro, I fucking agreed with this. I've literally said some of this shit before. Yeah, I could be an abusive partner. I've scraped a family, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I've at least said all this shit. What do you mean? I would get mad if somebody accuses that you don't own any of this. I'll own any of my bad behavior, even though sometimes you've even said publicly, I don't. I do. If I fuck up or whatever, I pretty much said it. It's not like there's anything that's gonna leak of me that like, oh god, this is this fucked up thing that nobody knows about. I've owned almost everything I've done badly. But like you right now saying like, I'm not gonna say what those services are after Jessica implies she's a streetwalker, and then you saying here like, I didn't call her a prostitute.
Jessica did, and I said
co-signed
that
it.
Did.
But you
just me existing is coexisting.
Hold on, Kelly. Is that what I just said?
Oh my fucking god! Destroyer in a video game. Destroyer. Take her out. Get her.
When Justical said she's a streetwalker offering services, and then you go, oh, I'm not gonna say what those services are.
Yeah, that's a joke.
What's the joke?
Oh, fuck me, dude.
God, yes, that's the joke. Because it's based on Justical's implication that happened beforehand.
Yes, so you're co-signing it.
That doesn't mean I'm co-signing the belief. Because I'm joking. I have to have a sign over my head that means everything is not literal that I'm saying. From, like, forward onwards. Like,
Is that, Kelly, did I just say that? Do you need to have a sign saying everything that you say is not literal? Is that what I just said that you need to do? Is that what it sounds like I'm implying you need to do?
I just... All of this also happened after she made more comments. So, like, I didn't feel the need to give a shit.
I'll pull up my comments.
That's fine if you didn't feel the need to give a shit. But then you can't say that now. Look, okay, hold on.
Obviously,
second abuser tactic. Second abuser tactic. Hold on, no. It's nice to see. No, wait, hold on, shit. You almost got it. Okay, that was clever. That was clever. Okay. So you just spent however long just saying you didn't say this, you didn't call that, you didn't do that, and then now when you're like, oh, you did. Now you say, okay, well, fine, I did, but it's because she did this thing first, right? You're literally like, we're walking through the narcissist prayer right now, like.
This isn't even true. I literally said the juggling comment and then Justical's comment. I spoke about it earlier.
Go through the rest of the Reddit.
I never said these comments didn't happen.
What was it?
Yeah, if you clip champ the shit out of me, then everything's gonna look bad.
It's a clip champ. Okay, wait. Yes, so when you said that she's behind me, she called me.
This is the literal definition of clip champing.
When you said, so there's more context that would have changed the statement.
Yeah, if you watch the whole fucking stream.
Oh, I need to watch the whole 3-hour stream. And you think I would come away from that stream thinking like, oh, Kelly thinks she's actually like...
Are you trying to imply that clip champing isn't a thing that has happened to you as well?
Because
like,
clip champ doesn't mean you need to watch the 3-hour stream. Clip champ means that you've taken a small clip and you've misrepresented a comment such that additional context would make you feel differently about the comment. I don't think that's the case with this.
I don't know where in the stream off the top of my fucking head this part is, but yeah, the time in and around this part, yeah.
So when she's behind me and she calls me retarded twice, and you
I can't say
said
anything that's not literal.
Yeah, that's what I just said. You can't say anything that's not literal.
No, I didn't say you just said that. That's how I feel.
Oh, you feel that you can't say anything that's not literal. Okay.
Yes, because it gets treated literally.
Gotcha. So when you said that she's behind me, and you're like, oh, well, if I would have said that, I would get kicked out, but it's not with her. What's the implication?
That I get kicked out at the minor inconveniences, like saying Feliz Navidad, which is true.
Okay, interesting. Okay, hold on one sec. Give me 15 more seconds.
That's kind of bullshit.
Yeah, this girl can sit there and call Destiny retard a bunch of times. Jacob says, you are wrong. These are just probably is also correct. Immediately banned.
Yeah, again.
Says, you are wrong. Probably is also correct. Immediately banned.
Yeah, again, Jacob doesn't provide the services that this girl does.
Yeah, Jacob. Get better tits.
Maybe if he could juggle.
Yeah, Jacob. Learn your circus tricks.
Okay, so
And then the other one.
when you say Jacob, you need to get better tits, you just meant that he needed to like do more chest work, right?
Yeah, that's a joke. Obviously, I say get better tits. It's like, yeah, be a woman.
Okay.
Am I not allowed to make jokes like that anymore? Are we all
That's what I
banned from
said.
this
Yeah, you're not
too?
allowed to make any jokes like that. That's what I said. Yes.
No, I am asking you. Like, is there actually an issue with any of these things? Because you keep trying to twist it back on me when I ask you questions like this.
To be
like,
clear,
is it
hold on.
actually a problem?
I'm not
for
twisting.
me to say these jokes. Like, what is the problem then? Because you know that these are jokes, yes?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm not.
Is there actually a problem with them?
So I'm not twisting anything. Okay. My macro perspective on this is very clear. You're the one that wants to try to twist each of these individually to divorce them from all the context of everything that's happened to try to make them seem like they're just jokes.
No, I'm not twisting anything. I'm asking you, is there an issue with these things? Because if there is, maybe
Is
I
there an
need to
issue
shut
with
up.
any of the jokes individually? No, I don't think so. But that's not really what we're talking about, is it?
I mean, that's important for me to know because I don't know if I need to stop saying things. Because I don't know at this point, like, if any of these things are actually an issue or not. Which I think is fine. Obviously, we're having such a heated debate about something. I don't know if any of these things are actually an issue.
Is it that you're misogynistic, or that you're a pick-me, or that you have abusive conversations?
Is it because I'm abusive or a pick-me or what was the last one?
Misogynistic. Although I guess I kind of goes in with the pick-me.
Like, I don't think I am these things. Do you think I am these things?
I think you acted like them, yeah, yesterday, for sure. I don't know if you normally are.
What do you mean you don't know?
I haven't watched you interact.
Me for long enough.
Yeah, but I don't watch you
would
interact.
Probably...
Okay, keep going.
How
Keep
about
saying
the
irrelevant
times where
stuff.
I've-
Yep.
How about all the times where I come on independent women, right? We're just ignoring this. It's like
Gotcha.
Kelly hates women, but ignores when Kelly comes in to, like, tell other people to stop calling the women on the kick-off.
There are times you defend women. Don't you also have a reputation for also shitting on women, though?
Based on other people in the chat,
May I say
sure.
something?
Do you think that
Go
that's
for it.
fair?
My
representation?
response, by the way, that she said that, like, is why she started attacking me after, is me saying, quote, I'd be willing to talk on stream with her if she wants to be a big girl and say it to my face. I hope she addresses her internalized hatred for herself someday. Sad to see someone so clearly insecure about themselves judging others instead of looking inwards.
Yeah, of course I'm going to respond negatively to that.
Not just negatively, but
Yeah, but if someone says that, am I going to give a shit when
And
just
that,
people make
that was
horror
after
joke?
she called
No,
me a
I won't
dumpster.
make
That was
it.
after
No, I
she
won't
said
give a
that she
shit.
found me in a dumpster. And that's what my response was.
Just again, I don't think you were literally found in a dumpster.
Oh my god.
no one is saying that. But okay, all right. I need to go back to my stream content. Thank you for the diversion. We were looking at Dave Chappelle. Anything else?
No, you want to call me abusive anymore?
Well, just don't have abuser-style conversations, okay?
I think that's pretty unfair.
I think it's super fair.
I mean, considering the way that you've been trying to engage with me, when you admitted that you don't really think that any of these jokes are specifically a problem, And the
It's
whole
not the
implication
specific
is,
jokes,
right?
it's the context, and it's...
You just did it right there. Yeah, you just did it again, right?
No,
I
no,
didn't
I
say
wanna
the issue
speak
is not the individual specific joke, right?
No, it's because I'm a woman and I'm saying these things that makes it bad.
And it's the context, and it's
yeah.
what it was in response to. You cannot be this purposely obtuse. Like, I refuse to believe that someone actually is
What is the
unable to
context
connect
I'm
the dots.
missing?
Stop! No, don't even. It's not worth.
Go back. Go back.
No,
Watch,
hang on, I
watch
want to
the-
say something. Like, because I just want to actually give my thoughts on something without getting, like, fucking interrupted.
Okay.
I don't think that anybody thinks that any of the jokes I said were particularly deep. I don't think most of them, if any of them were hurtful, I don't think you think any of them are problematic. So, the basis of the issue is that everyone thinks I'm hypocritical because I've spoke out against sexist shit that's a lot worse than anything I've said in the last 24
Deflection,
hours.
queen of deflecting.
No, you stupid bitch. I'm just talking about what I don't like. You can't laugh at me. You called me Mark Zuckerberg twice. You said I look like a man. Like, I don't care about you anymore. I called Merc a bitch. I've probably called Lav a dumb bitch. Like, I will continue to call dumb bitches dumb bitches. It's mild. Don't care. Either way.
Based.
Okay. Like, no, because it's not hypocritical if I only care about things that are actually particularly bad, and especially if it's coming out of men. Like, it is different sexism coming from a man, and the context of where that sexism
I
comes
really admire
from
her
is
talent for like
worse.
finding random words and just like jumbling them
No,
together in a
I'm
sentence
not
that makes no
talking about
sense.
you or anything involving you. I'm speaking about why other people are like losing their minds at me being a hypocrite. I can use sexist insults if I want to. I've said this specifically on multiple occasions. Like, if I want to call someone a cunt, I can. It's my
Wild.
fucking word.
I called you a cunt. Like that.
Yes,
that has nothing to do
good,
with what we're talking
awesome.
about.
I never said it. Any of this stuff has to do with you. I just already clarified once it's not. But the problem is the arguments being made at me are on the basis of hypocrisy.
Do they have like government benefits in the UK for people with like low IQs?
Stop. I don't want to
Do you have any
spin
type
around.
of argument that isn't just like trying to attack someone's intelligence? Like,
Kelly has an IQ as 5.
Okay, we're good on this.
technically, it is.
Okay, are you done
Peace
doing
and
your?
love. Have a good evening, Kelly.
No,
I have
wasn't
no issue
done
with
because
you.
I kept getting interrupted. every
Okay,
fucking
finish
2
your
seconds that I
thing.
spoke.
Hurry up.
Jesus Christ, it would have been
Rent
done if I
free.
hadn't. Right, so the argument is on the basis of me being a hypocrite.
Okay.
No, I'm asking you, is that it?
No,
Because
I already
that's
gave you
what I was
everything.
seeing
Your
from other
goal
people.
right now, what you're trying to do is you're trying to reframe this entire thing into something that like shifts
No,
everything away
I'm
from it. Yes,
asking.
you're saying I feel like the only reason people are mad at me about a bunch of these like jokes that you even agree, Destiny, aren't even really that bad on their own, and you've even said worse things. All the reasons people are attacking me is just because they're calling me a hypocrite. It doesn't have anything to do with this situation. And that's what I've seen people type. Blah, blah. Yeah, you're shifting this whole thing into some macro argument that doesn't have anything to do with your thing.
Okay, so it's not hypocrisy. Then what was the whole point in speaking about me being a woman and anything to do with sexism if it's not to prove that I'm a hypocrite?
None of
Because
that has to do.
otherwise-
The hypocritical arguments that people are making about you didn't have much to do with you being a woman, and they didn't have anything to do about any of that. They had to do with specific statements that you made. They were about Kelly Jean things, not about being a woman thing.
True.
I know you know that because you were bringing up these arguments. You read them, so you just tried to reframe it again in a dishonest way. People weren't calling you an
No,
hypocrite just
I'm
because
not
you're a woman.
reframing.
You
I'm
are.
trying
People
to
didn't call you.
understand.
Wait, why were people calling you hypocritical? Because you were a woman? You think that was the argument on the subreddit?
Did I say that?
Yes. I'm sorry. I thought I just heard you say it
No.
like 30 seconds ago. Did I? Maybe I
That's
misunderstood.
not what I said. I
Okay, go
said
ahead.
a whole bunch. I was like trying to. Like, this is me trying to understand.
Okay, wait, hold on, wait. Here's the understand. This is the macro. This is what happened. Okay, was there's a girl on my stream. Your name comes up, and she says something about you. And the reason why I went to stop her is because I think that you fight with women in a really bad way, and I think that anything somebody says, especially a woman about you, is going to trigger you. That's why I try to stop her from saying anything. Okay. And
Okay,
that
could
is
you
what
give me an
happened,
example
right?
of a situation that's happened that's anything similar to this?
No, I actually can't think of one off the top of my head. Doesn't change my impression of what I just said though. But if you want to challenge
So
me,
now it's
we
just
can-
like, because now you said that, that's just going to be all people say. Like,
that might
Kelly hates
be.
women
Well,
and this is
that
what
was
she
the
does
impression
now.
that I had in my head
Even though it's
before, and I
one
tried to stop her from
fucking
doing it, and it seems like that's exactly what happened. So I can't actually think of anything off the top of my head. I can't. But that was the impression, and it seems like that was 100% mapped onto
even
reality. Nope, I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Number one, and then number two was because you're a woman in the community who's seen as a large, like, figure in the community as a woman, that when somebody pinged you and they said, "Hey, here's this girl on Destiny's stream."
Ho.
Okay, girl on Destiny's stream.
Whoa.
Ho.
Whoa.
Okay? She said that you.
Holy fuck!
were
This
wrong
video
about
has another
ADHD
hour
medication,
left.
And then your go-to.
You
Okay.
just said it has nothing to do with me.
Peace, love, to the Saints. Big ups to all y'all. My wife is clearly indicating that she's gonna chop my balls off if I don't help her with this thing. So, big love you all. Thank you all for stopping by. Follow if you haven't, and I hope to see